Yeah. Stop your gawking, Jedediah. It's me, the notorious outlaw Daniel. Impossible to catch by the wall, has been captured and tied up by the good folks of Stony Ridge for the heroic sheriff to carry away to face justice. Congratulations. Simple farmers and townsfolk have accomplished something in a few days that you couldn't in a few years. I hope you're proud of yourself. You got these people so afraid of you that they turned on us just to save their own skins. What a noble and honorable woman you are. That's right. I said us. That tied her too. She confirmed it as well, but she's a little unconscious at the moment. They had to subdue her rather violently when they decided to take me. She was the only one in town that refused to go along with it. Why should I? No point in resisting now, is there? And I have to admit, I'm tired from all the running. And Noose is beginning to look mighty appealing right now. I miss Mama, and I miss Daddy. I think I'm okay with being reunited with them. Hey, tell your men not to be so rough with Cutie over there. Yeah, that's what I call her. What of it? The point is, you need to be more careful with her. She's not even conscious. It's not like she's going to struggle at all. If you goons can't even handle a tied up, unconscious woman, it's no wonder they stood a chance against the ones like me. Yeah, I'm coming. No need to wave your gun around. In case you haven't noticed, I can't exactly get the door. You'll have to open it for me. That wasn't so difficult now, was it? Or maybe it was. Not even having the brain power to open a simple door would explain a lot of your incompetence over the last few. Ow! My. A little testy, are we? You're really upset that you weren't the one to be able to bring me in, aren't you? Yeah, I know. The wagon. I'm climbing in. Interesting. It doesn't look like you were heading towards your jail or your judge. Where are we going, Jedediah? A nice remote spot for our hanging? Or are you just gonna shoot us both in the back and claim we tried to jump you? I do suppose you're right. We'll find out eventually. So, how did you do it, Jedediah? How did you weasel your way into the sheriff's badge? You were the most wanted man in the country. Did you kidnap the governor's wife and demand a badge in exchange for her release? Oh, come on. We got time. What else are you gonna do for the next, well, however much time we got until we get where we're going? Besides, who am I gonna tell? You're not actually trying to pretend that you're really bringing me before a judge and jury, are you? I know there's no way you would allow me to give them my testimony, even if you had them fooled into think I was making it up to get you in trouble. Really? He came to you? The governor of this territory just walked into your camp of outlaws and made you this offer? Okay, agents of the governor. They really just found you and pitched an idea to you. No, I admit, I'm impressed. Not with you, of course, with the governor. I wouldn't have thought that any government official would have considered something so clever. One dangerous gang is removed with a stroke of a pen instead of with the blood of any more sheriffs. You killed off so many that nobody else wanted the job anyways. And this particular area of the governor's territory is being all but ignored for now. What does he care if you terrorize it for a while? He gets to focus on more pressing issues while keeping you on a leash. Don't kid yourself, Jedediah. You can call this freedom, but you made yourself the governor's mutt. You're tied and on his leash. You're his pet dog. He throws you a bone now and then, and you agree not to come into his house and wet on his floor. And you know what's even funnier about that? You put yourself there willingly. Oh, and you're absolutely right about that. Some of us do the tying, and some of us enjoy being tied. I guess I never imagined you as the kind to enjoy being tied up. Or else what? Stop being so angry and sit your ass back down, Jedediah. I already said that we both know you ain't taking us to any cell or judge. You aim to put it into us right now. You're about to kill us both. So what else can you do for me? That's right. I always was a smart one. You best be glad that my hands are tied up right now, Jedediah, or I'd kill you where you stand for talking about my daddy and my mama like that. You're right. What you just said didn't change anything. You were already gonna die. You deserve it. Not just for my mama and my daddy, but for every life you destroyed out there. What do you mean Stony Ridge is next? They gave us up. They're not fighting against you. Why would you want them gone? We're stopping? Where are we? Fine, I'm getting out. What? A mine? What are you digging up? Gold? Oh my god. Look at all that gold. You got that from here? That still doesn't answer my question. Why do you want to get rid of Stony? Wait. They own this mine, don't they? The town or somebody in the town has the legal rights to this land and all that's in it. But they don't know that's here. Or they don't know what's in it. Hey, where are you taking my cutie? Jedediah. Where are you going off with her? You're gonna use dynamite? That's a little bit overkill, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose if you were gonna do it anyway for the gold, why not kill two birds with one stone? Now, from what I could see, you only got 4 other men with you. They was left of your gang? Is that right? I've killed so many of your men, you're having difficult finding anyone else willing to join your gang. I will definitely take that as a compliment. Well, it's good to know that my death will aid you in that way. Recruitment should soon be at an all-time high once I'm gone. So why ain't I in there with Cutie right now? The rest of your men are deep in the tunnels with her, and it's just you and me out here by ourselves. Did you want a chance to properly say goodbye to me before you ended my life? You told him to leave us alone for a while. You wanted some one-on-one time with me before I die. Is that it? I suppose I am very beautiful. That's what Cutie told me anyway. I wouldn't know. I ain't nothing that I ever really thought of before her. What's it to you? Oh, is that so? You think I'm all tied up and helpless? And by taking me now, it might make up for the headache I put you through the last several years? Well then, why don't you come over here and have your way? Go on, and do what you said you were gonna do. Or is that gun in your back keeping you from moving any further? Cutie, I have to hand it to you. You are much faster taking care of Jedediah's man than I thought you'd be. I have to admit that I was hoping for a few more seconds he'd have to come closer for me to knife him in the gut. That's right, Jedediah. The ropes are off now. Well, that's not entirely true, as they were never really on in the first place. You see, Cutie here showed me that her tricks for getting out of such bonds. And had you tied me yourself, I'm fairly certain I could have had enough time on the wagon trip here to work my way free. But she also knows certain knots that look a lot more secure than they really are. And since she's the one that tied me before you and your goons arrived in town, all I had to do was shake these ropes off once I was ready to. And Cutie's also an amazingly skilled fighter. Sending all 4 of your men into the mine with her was sending them to their deaths. Now, if you really wanted to kill Cutie here, you should have gotten into a shootout with him. God spent extra time sculpting her rugged good looks, but didn't bother giving her any aiming skills whatsoever. Don't look at me like that, Cutie. You know it's true. You couldn't hit a broadside of a barn at 50 paces. Yeah, I know you're the one holding the gun at Jedediah right now, but even he ain't stupid enough to think he got a chance of missing you at point blank range. The barrel is pressed up against his back, for crying out loud. Alright, fine. Here. You give me the gun and I'll give you the knife. There. Now we both got the weapons we're most comfortable with. Well, Jedediah, you want to say anything to me now, before me and Cutie head on out of here? Yeah, we discovered your little operation out here the other day. We followed the trail of one of your goons to this location and discovered the gold out here. Once we informed Stony Ridge of what's going on, Cutie here came up with this plan. You see, Stony Ridge has some mighty fine farmers and teachers and the like, but nobody there can fight or shoot worth a damn. And if Cutie and I hold up in town and try to take you on ourselves, well, some of the townsfolk would most likely have paid for that little dust up with their lives, even if we had succeeded in taking you down. No, it was much safer on all of them if we took you on by ourselves out here. Now, I do admit, I was very hesitant about letting Cutie out of my sight in the hands of you goons for even a minute, but seeing how she was never really unconscious or tied up in the first place, and seeing how she possesses fighting skills that can go toe-to-toe with a wolverine or a mountain lion when she's in full health, I agreed that her plan was the best option. So here we are. Oh no, Jedediah. I ain't gonna kill you. At least not directly. Of course, you deserve it. But, unfortunately, a simple hanging or a bullet between your eyes just feels a little bit too merciful for the likes of you. Actually, cutie, I'm just planning on walking away and leaving him here, all by his lonesome. Just Jedediah out here all by himself, with nobody or nothing else to help him out. Not anyone from his gang, not a horse, not even his kneecaps. That one's for my daddy. And that one's for my mama. Nah, cutie. If there was one for me, I'd have aimed a little higher up. Now, Jedediah, you've got a few options. You can sit here and bleed and scream some more, all by your lonesome, and hope that whatever prowls these parts at night, that enjoys the scent of blood, don't find its way into this particular mine. Who knows? Maybe the governor's men might even make it here in time to help you out, once I let them know why you're here. Of course, I doubt very much that the governor will keep you around as a sheriff once he hears what I've got to say. And also because you can no longer stand on your two legs. Or, you can crawl over there to this here plunger and set off the dynamite yourself once you're far enough away. I left a few of the sticks right here beside it. The choice is yours, Jedediah. You're right, cutie. It is too good for him. But maybe this way my mama and my daddy, and every lost soul taken from this earth by him before their time, might find a little bit of peace wherever they are. Hell, cutie, he almost took you too. If his men had succeeded in hanging you, and therefore your mama and most of the town of Stony Ridge died because you failed to bring them the medicine they needed, how would your spirit have felt about what I'm doing right now? I think you're right. I also think it's high time we leave him alone and let Stony Ridge know what's happened here. Shall we, cutie? Goodbye forever, Jedediah.